What's going on, guys? It's your boy King Jaffe Joe 413 back with another one.
I see you haters I'm getting away. I'm going away. I told you I'm walking away. There's so many things going on with this.
So, all right, today we got a new product. Well, it's not a new product. It came out a little while ago because I've been using it. I had it for about 3 weeks, maybe a month now. You know what I'm saying? It's another flashlight. Last time I brought y'all a flashlight, a little clip flashlight. This company hit me up, said, yo, we got a flashlight for your ass. I said, what? Let me see what you got. So, Olight, they sent me this light over here, right here. This is a top quality light right here. You know what I'm saying? No joke. You know what I'm saying? This is no joke right here. It's made with their like patented old aluminum. It's like a special aluminum. It's stronger than regular aluminum. It's almost strong as steel, they say. And it's lighter than, about as light as regular aluminum, but super durable, super awesome. This is a nice light, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. At first, when I got it, I was kind of skeptical about it because I'm like, it's a flashlight, you know what I'm saying? But after using it, I actually found some uses for it, all right? All right, so first thing when you open the box, you're gonna open the box, nice presentation right off the bat, you know what I'm saying? We got the light there, nice presentation, boom, got your light. We'll go over this a little bit more after we get through the box. Then they give you this coin, you know what I'm saying? Made out of their special aluminum, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, old aluminum. Yeah, that's what it's, old aluminum, yo. It's super dope coin, yeah. I don't even know. Look at this right here. Heavy coin. Heavy coin. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can go on your Scarface joint, you know what I'm saying? Flipping coins and knocking people out. All right, so we got the coin. We got some instructions, obviously, and we got our charger, so. And a little read guide right there. So, the Arkfeld Ultra ships in locked out mode. Before first use, press and hold center button. All right, so it's locked out so it doesn't drain the battery and stuff. So, the Arkfeld Ultra. Let me show you about this. First of all, we're gonna start with the charger. You know what I'm saying? Pretty neat charger right here. You know what I'm saying? Magnetic charger, right to the bottom, strong. Oh, well, not that strong, but strong enough to hold it if you're hanging it from somewhere. So right here on this charger, there's a little, right where it's clear at right there, it lights up to indicate the charging status of the flashlight, right? So I had it for like 3 weeks. I only charged it once. True story. All right. So let's get into the nitty gritty. Let's start simple first. Let's start with the design of this thing right here. So, you know what I'm saying, I thought it was a flashlight. I was like, it's a flashlight, but they actually put a lot of thought into this flashlight. So first of all, let's start at the grip. All right, so this flashlight, first of all, the old aluminum is made with the color like injected in it. So scratching this is not gonna make the color come off. So you get scratches in it, it's still gonna be the same color, so it's not gonna get silver underneath. You're not gonna get silver scratches. It's gonna scratch, it's gonna be the same color, but it's gonna have a scratch in it, you know what I'm saying? If it scratches, it's pretty durable. It's a durable old aluminum. So don't worry about it looking all scratched up and beat up. I had it 3 weeks, I dropped it a couple times, you know what I'm saying? Still looking nice. So let's start off with that. Like we said, old aluminum, their patented technology of aluminum materials. Second, they got this knurl on the side. On the side of it, it has a knurl grip. Nice little knurl grip, you know what I'm saying? Just nice to feel, you know what I'm saying? Nice to the feel, hand feel. Satisfying, you know what I'm saying? Rubbing your hand on it, satisfying. It's something you like to feel. It's like, oh, it's a nice little feel. I'm not gassing this flashlight. I probably like, he gassing a flashlight. It's a nice flashlight. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we'll get to that functions. Clip. So you like the clip? You talking about the clip? They thought about the clip. You know what I'm saying? They thought about the clip. So if you hook the clip, let me back up a little bit. If you hook the clip, right, if you got this flashlight and you hook it on your belt on the side and you hook it downwards, right? Boom. Boom, you hook it downwards like that. It's gonna be in the way of your pocket. You're gonna be hitting it every time you go in your pocket, right? So I've had flash like that, like that, where that get annoying, right? So you move it to the back a little bit, right? You're like, oh, move it to the back a little bit. But when you sit down, then the flashlight's gonna hit the seat and it's gonna pop the flashlight off and you're gonna lose the flashlight. And you're like, damn, I just bought that flashlight, I lost it, right? They made a double clip. Look at the clip. Has a flip on the other side. So you can put it on upside down. So now the light's up and it's not hanging as low. You know what I'm saying? Like, who thought of this? You know what I'm saying? So now it's not as low. So you can have it to the front and still reach in your pocket. You can have it to the back and it still not knock off your freaking, off your pants. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something like, I drive forklifts. That's what I do. I drive forklifts. So I'm always in and out the forklift. Got it on my belt. Have flashlights that popped off and lost already. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. That's the clip. That's the clip. I've had flashlights like right away. The clips start getting loose. This one's still strong. It's been about 3 weeks. Hasn't been crazy amount of time, but still kind of tight. The one I mainly use is this top one. That one's definitely gonna stay stronger longer than this one because this one's screwed in. So if it does get loose, it's gonna be because of the screws. But the one I use, all right. So functions, three functions, a lot of functions. Three settings. It's not settings. I don't know. But either way, we got this little flip thing right here, right? We got first of all, we're gonna go with the flashlight. Flashlight, hold the button, 3 levels. Boom. Hold the button, 3 levels. Pretty bright. You press it, double press it, you get your flash in. You know what I'm saying? Your strobe, that's that feature. Super bright. Let me see. I had it. Okay, let me see what it says on the back of the box right here. Nah, that's not what I'm looking for. But hold on, let me check the phone. Let me check the phone because they got. Let me give you some information because they gave me information. So I'm not even gonna do that. I'm gonna just tell you. Bright flashlight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell how many ohms and all that because I don't remember. I'm telling you, it's good. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go off the grid. All right, so the next feature in the middle. So after you got that on, you could turn it over to the middle. Now you're in the middle. Now you got a laser pointer. You know what I'm saying? It's a laser pointer. So in your head, you like a laser pointer. What do I need a laser pointer for? I'll show you in a minute. Double press with the laser pointer on, you get a flashlight with the laser pointer. So I thought this was good. When I'm like doing videos with you guys, you know what I'm saying? I could use the laser pointer. All right, guys, so this is the screw you're gonna move. To be a little more specific to what I'm trying to show you guys. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I got the finger there and pointing at stuff. Y'all like, oh, which screw? You know what I'm saying? What is this? I can use the laser pointer in the video. Highly visible laser pointer so you can see what I'm pointing at. Then, while the laser pointed on, you can press the button and turn the flashlight on. And once the flashlight's on, you can hold the button and still change the brightness while the laser's on. So I could be underneath or in the hood pointing at stuff to show you guys what I'm talking about while having a light on so you can see what I'm talking about. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, all right, that's number 2. So at first when I got it, I'm like, what would I use a laser pointer for? Then I found reasons, you know what I'm saying? And 3, the third setting when you bring it all over might be the best setting of all. You know what I'm saying? Best setting of all. The UV light. This UV light, fire, fam. Hold on. UV light, fire, fam. Fire. You're like, what do I need a UV light for? You know what I'm saying? First of all, it's gonna tell you it's something dirty. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I got this light. I was in my house. Yo, you go to a wall that you think clean. You got kids. I got kids, 5 and 6 years old. So go to a wall. You shine the UV at the wall. You like, what the? You know what I'm saying? Nasty. You like, dang. Gotta get the Lysol wipes, wipe this down. Trust me, it's gonna change your life in your house. You're gonna be like, damn, I'm a nasty motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Once you put the UV light and start looking around, you're gonna be like, yo, But back into the garage. UV light, definitely good for finding leaks. You know what I'm saying? You can find leaks with a UV light. So let me see if I could try to show you something. So you can buy fluid that you put inside your bike, UV fluid that you put inside your fluid, like a little bit inside your oil, maybe your antifreeze, whatever fluid you want to use. You can put a little bit UV fluid in there, and that enhance the brightness of whatever's leaking out your bike. But if you don't, you can still kind of, hold on, let me turn the tracking off. You can still try to like do it with out having it. So we're gonna turn that light off real quick. Let me get the garage. I'm gonna close the garage. First we're gonna turn the flashlight on so you guys can see what I'm doing. Close the garage. All right. All right, let's get dark in here. Let's get a little dark in here. All right, so now, first of all, we're gonna get dark in here. Let's get a little dark in here. All right, we're not super dark, but we got, oh man, the garage is gonna open back. Hold on, go back. Hold on. All right. All right, we're not super dark because it's daytime, but we kind of dark. So first, let me show you the flashlight. Boom, flashlight. Low, medium, high, you know what I'm saying? All right, we got the laser with the flashlight. Oh, hold on, laser, flashlight. You know what I'm saying? I could be over here. Like, all right, guys, so you're gonna take off this screw here. You're gonna, the O2 sensor, you know what I'm saying? Right now, we're gonna be doing some videos with this real soon, so. Shout out Olight, so we could, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this right here, this screw here, this screw here. We're gonna be doing stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? All right, now the UV light. So now we got the UV light. Look how stuff glowing. You see how that stuff glowing right there? Now look at right here. Look at my bike. You can see how there was something running, some kind of fluid or something that was running down there. You know what I'm saying? You see that right there? You see how it lights up like that? That's because some fluid, oil from that dripping down there. So if I'm looking in the bike and there's some oil or something dripping, we can get in there, you know what I'm saying? We can get in there and look for fluid dripping, you know what I'm saying? Look for stuff dripping, you know what I'm saying? Not only useful for the bike, but in the house, cars, a lot of things you can use that for. So definitely. I was like, what am I gonna use a UV light for? But I found many, that's probably the thing I found the most uses for out of everything. So, yo, I'm gonna put a link down in there, you know what I'm saying? There might be a discount code, I don't know, I gotta look at my email, see if I got a discount code. There might be a discount code, there's gonna be a link for the Olight. Telling you, this is top quality light, you know what I'm saying? So, top quality light comes top quality price, you know what I'm saying? This ain't a cheap light, you know what I'm saying? Actually, when I first got it and I was using it, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna give it to my father-in-law. Then I'm like, nah, B, keeping this for me. You know what I'm saying? But yo, shout out Olight for sending out the flashlight. You guys check out the website, hit the link, check you in the next one. Peace.